My name is Albert Tober. I'm with Blackfriars School of Fence, and today I want to cover why everyone gets Fiore's first play wrong. So in Fiore's first play, we see two people grapple, one person raising their arm, turning, and as Fiore describes it, dislocating the arm and bringing him to the ground. Now, as we see in the illustration, as the person rises their arm up, it looks like a boar's tooth. However, this is incorrect. If you read some of the translations, unfortunately my Italian is not that great, reading the given translations, all of them describe reaching past the opponent's elbow and then beginning the takedown. Now, from that, what you have to do is go back and look at the guards. Fiore's posta longa is actually how you do the first takedown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on my students. We're going to come out here, and they're going to go into the collar and elbow grab, because as Fiore discusses in the first section, the student or the defender has to break the grip by jamming their hand into the crook of the opponent's elbow. So since Ryan's at that, so Ryan's going to push his arm out to break first. Now he's going to go into posta longa, and now by stepping through and turning, very good. So now we're going to reset. First thing, that's the proper, how I've envisioned the proper way to do it. How the illustration works is we go into the collar and elbow again. So there, he first breaks by pushing in there, yes. Now he's raising his arm up in a boar's tooth. This section is what people always get wrong, because the translation says he raises his hand up past the elbow. So what Ryan's actually going to do is he's going to extend his arm out, which now, if you look, it hyperextends the elbow right there. So now when he steps through and turns, the elbow is locked. Now the other trick is, if you see right here, he's using his head as a pivot point for the arm, so he does not have to grab it to secure it. Now, if Ryan grabs both his arms and politely hugs, it now puts more pressure on the poor elbow, which now he is not going to hug anymore. So reset, please. And puts the person in a very nice hold. What will happen is, if Ryan decides to push all the way down, it will put Emmanuel on the ground and drive the shoulder into the dirt. So that is, in a nutshell, how Fiore's play should work and how it should be executed via the treaties. The difference is, adding this, you start with a collar and elbow hold, and that is how one goes into it. So if we go into the collar and elbow really quick, you'll see, one, we're close. Emmanuel's close in, and he's got the elbow in control right now. With that control, Emmanuel can turn and do a throw from this position, which Ryan does not want. So, resetting, the first thing Ryan wants to do is break that grip. Yes. And now he can exert control over that. And many people have discussed, if we reset with this elbow down, that you cannot do it because the elbow can't be locked by using boar's tooth. That's correct. That's why we use posta longa. As Ryan rises up in posta longa, look how the elbow now hyperextends. From there, he turns, locks them, holds them. Excellent.